Welcome to Colts Beer, the podcast where football fever meets cold beer. Here we talk all things Indianapolis Colts, from epic touchdowns to close games to the hottest NFL rumors. Sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and let's tackle the next quarter together. Go Colts!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Colts Beer. It's already our 6th episode, can't believe it. Can't believe it even more, the Colts are 2-0. We're sitting together in the next game-winning week. I'm Andreas, that's my beer of the day. It's Benedictine Hell. I was out with the boys on Friday night, and in the next morning, I found this one in my fridge. Let's figure out how it is. Today, our guest is Misha. Misha, you will just introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Michael. I'm a teacher from a small city, I guess, in Germany. And I do there some flag football stuff along with the Colts. And my beer of the day is some local stuff. It's Carlsberg. I don't know if you know it. It's a very traditional beer in Germany. There's also a Czech brewery called Carlsberg, but with C. So I'm happy to be here and to talk with you about our great season. Along.
Yeah, hi. I haven't a beer of today. Grand, I have a Red Bull of today because of shoulder surgery. My doctor says no to beer. Maybe next time I make like the American light beer. It's like water, it's the same. Sam.
Hey guys, hey Michael, great to have you on. My beer of the day is called, it's from a brewery called Polly's. It's in Cheshire, in the northwest of the country. I went for this one because it's called Just Two Bodies, and I count us having two bodies this season. That'd be the Broncos and the Dolphins. So cheers to a 2-0 season so far.
Cheers.
Nice chosen. Cheers.
Saying 2-0. The hype train is rolling. We beat the Broncos last weekend. You guys know I'm the last one on the hype train. But let's not talk about me. How do you guys feel after that tremendous win against Broncos?
Yeah, I mean, my heart's just about recovered from the ending. It felt after week one. Week one didn't really feel like Colts football, having like a nice, easy, comfortable win, all done at halftime. Like Colts football. Week two felt like Colts football. A wild ending to. It was a good game. Both sides, I think, played well on offense. Defenses were pretty poor, both sides. But hey, I definitely before the start of the season didn't think we'd get a win against the Broncos. So I'll take it however it comes.
When you talk about the end of the game, fun story. Christoph and me was for the first game at the RTL watch party in Cologne. So I watched the game on my phone in the car. My wife was driving, and like 2-minute warning. Thank you, German internet. My phone died. It didn't die completely, but it wasn't enough internet for a stream, so it didn't have a stream anymore. My WhatsApp was exploding with hundreds of minutes. Everyone's, yeah, I can't believe it. And I was like,
I was trying to send you some messages, but it was very fast at the ending.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been so happy to see a flag, I don't think. I mean, there were flags all over the place on that game, so it was great to get one at the end.
We looked the game together with some kids from my class in the school, and make a sleepover watch party. So they've got the next day off, and the kids are very excited about the game, and all stay awake till the end. And at the end there was no I don't know, it's very emotional for the kids, and for the first try, they're very connected with blue, and see blue falling on the field, and they're very sad about the ending. And then I told them, yeah, there's a flag on the field, we have a chance to get another try. And then I've sent some voicemails to the guys when the kids are freaking out when the field goal was good. Nice game. I'm on the hype train.
I'm definitely at the platform. At least, at the very least, I'm at the platform of the hype train. I'm pretty close to jumping right on board. I mean, what I would say, you can't really fault Daniel Jones. I think I watched it back today. There was maybe he had the Josh Downs overthrow in the end zone, in the red zone. Sorry, at the start of the game. That was probably the only throw that looked like a bad miss for him. He was under a bit of pressure. I think Bortolini got pushed back into him, so you could say that he sailed it because of that. But yeah, I mean, he's doing all the easy things right. I mean, we even saw the deep throw to Pierce. So there is an arm there. You know. I mean, there's no quarterback in the NFL that's got Anthony Richardson's arm. I don't think. You know, in terms of just a pure cannon, but. I mean, he unfolded a good one to Pierce, and he's just doing all the simple things right. So long may it continue.
The question on the quarterback is the whole time you need some big plays like Anthony Richardson, but the easy ways don't work. No, you see Daniel Jones makes goods on the easy work. Deep passes are it looks really good. Not perfect, but good. There was some really nice deep throws. So for me, okay. And if you look the time management, we have checked the stats the last days. So Daniel Jones has 2.3 seconds in our behind our O-line. So Anthony Richardson last year has 2.4 seconds. It is nearly the same. And you can see with Daniel Jones, the offense looks much better. After 4 years with the Colts, I need to say the first 2 games I have in a row fun to watch this season. That is for me, it's so crazy because we can lose against them, but no problem because they play really good. You have fun to watch it. Last year, the whole time was we're winning, and you go out of a win with a feeling of how bad is this team. So now you have the feeling there's a team on the field, and Daniel Jones can bring this with his leadership to a playoff. So, and that is amazing for us. The last time I feel the same was with Andrew Luck in 2018. That is a couple of years ago. So for me, perfect. The moment is really perfect. And against Denver, I watched the stats of the O-line. So the whole time was in PFF, the grades are not so good for our O-line. Bartolini was worst on the game with only 30 points at PFF grades. So you can see, okay, Daniel Jones can work with pressure. He was one of the most blitzed quarterbacks, and he works with the pressure. If pressure comes, he comes down, is cool on the field, and throws perfect and get the hit. So I like it. That looks a little like Andrew Luck in the past time.
That's a nice point, Christoph. I think that's a big point. The moment when he gets the throw and also takes the hit, it's not easy to look like that and to get the ball out like fast like that, and therefore he hits the receiver. So I get that's a pretty good thing to watch, that he is not afraid to take a hit. And the kids were laughing that some of the big linebackers are coming to Daniel Jones. He throws the ball and take the hit, and there's, whoa, did he come up? Did he get up? And yes, he can take that. He's a big guy. That's I think important.
There's something to say in that as well. The fact that he is getting up from these. I mean, last couple of seasons we've seen Anthony Richardson take them hits and not get back up. So it's good. There's some durability there, and I think. The way I've seen, I mean, the Broncos and the Dolphins, it looks like they've basically just said, if we blitz Daniel Jones, he'll crumble. because they have blitzed him. Like, he's been blitzed heavily first 2 games. And I think he's probably shown that that's not the case, really. Like, obviously, offensive line, I think, played well first week 1. This week, I think they played okay. Run game, they were decent in the run game. I think, like Christoph said, Bortolini struggled. Goncalves looked okay. Thought he held up not too badly. This is against a good D-line as well. I mean, we'll say that Rahman did get worked over by Benito, but he's probably one of the top 5 edge rushers in the league at the moment, I'd say. But yeah, Daniel Jones, he looks composed. So I think you might start to see defenses try and manage it a different way. They may just start sending 4 and trying to see if he can pick teams apart that way. Who knows?
Yeah.
But guys, I get it. You are on the Daniel Jones hype train. I'm still saying he's only doing no mistakes. But please, Christoph, don't compare Daniel Jones with Andrew Luck. I get it, you guys are on the train, but don't get too far, please.
I'm not on the train. It's only the last quarterback who couldn't throw under pressure was Andrew Luck. That is the only what I have told. I never thought he's better than Andrew Luck or the same. That was not my wording. That is maybe your wording, and not on a hype train. I say he's a top 15 quarterback, not a top 5 quarterback like Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning. That is not what I'm thinking about Daniel Jones. So you are a guy the whole time telling we need a guy like Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, top 5, top 15 isn't okay. That was your word.
I never said that, Christoph. You always saying I said, but I never said.
No, in the group, I can send you the picture.
But it starts all the time. It starts with the quarterback, and I think Sam, you've told us before the meeting, Daniel Jones is very good with some audibles, and I think that's a big point for him. Also with the run game, he sees when it's time to run the ball, and he can audible that very fast. And I think we say it before. He does some things that need to be done, and that's good enough for us in the moment, and I think it's that what we needed. So he does it.
Yes, we have a good kicker. Take it. I mean, on Sunday, 17 out of our 29 points came from the kicker. So
yeah, but he brings the offense in the position to kick the field goal. So you have to come there, and it's not easy against this defense. Some other teams have much more issues to come in the range.
I have fun to watch the games. I admit that Daniel Jones playing good football. Actually,
it's not hilarious, but it's good.
But I'm still not far enough to say he's the answer of the future.
We will see. At the moment, he's for another contract year, I guess.
And I mean, he's definitely the right quarterback for Shane Steichen and what he wants to run with this offense. That is, we said it before the season. This felt like Shane was betting on himself more so than betting on Daniel Jones to be a top 5, top 10 quarterback. He was betting on his playbook and just having a guy that can actually run what he wants to run. And that is things like motions. I think we saw AD Mitchell was motioning a lot this weekend. And I think with that, Daniel Jones is recognizing, so he's motioning, and I think he's actually seeing like what a good quarterback will see and knows that that's where he's going to go. Whereas I think maybe with Anthony Richardson, you kind of have that issue where it's not hero ball, but it's pretty close to it. I think we saw it even in the preseason game, the play that got called back, game I think it was, where unbelievable throw, and he's got players draped off him, so that he has that talent, but if you look on the left side of the play, he had a wide open guy for a walk-in touchdown, which obviously would have come back for the penalty. But I guess that's what you get with Daniel Jones. You get a guy that sees the field. And I mean, right now, touch wood, he's not turning the ball over. So there's no real complaints there.
Yeah, I remember all the time one play they got multiple times on the field when Daniel Jones got the roller to the left, and Warren hits just chip the edge rusher and then go on the flat, and that's, in my opinion, it's the perfect play for Anthony Richardson. Mm-hmm. We have a fast guy who can run the ball, who can make a short throw, but we didn't see some of these plays in the last season, or didn't remember. But that's such a simple play, and with a quarterback who's not the perfect fit for it, but he exercises perfect. And I think I'm a fan of Andy Richardson, and I hope he can find some perhaps other space, or later he can come back. But at the moment, he does it very good, and it makes a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch, and I think Christoph touched on it as well. I think I put it in the WhatsApp group that before we kicked the field goal, whatever way you look at it, if you had told me that we'd absolutely destroy the Dolphins and that we'd be a field goal away from beating the Broncos, go 2-0, I'd have bit your hand off at the start of the season. So it's just been fun to. I mean, it wasn't as fun to watch the defense this week. I'll put it that way, but it generally was fun to watch the Colts on Sunday.
But they get their interception, yeah, Bynum.
Mm-hmm.
He's there. When he was needed, he was there.
Safety room. I mean, Nick Cross was, for me, I mean, I don't know who's player of the game, probably Jonathan Taylor, but on the defense, Nick Cross was just everywhere. He looked unbelievable on Sunday. Tackling, didn't miss a tackle.
Tackle machine, yeah.
Really impressed with what Cross put on the field.
But talking about the defense, is it really such a big issue not having Latu and Watt on the field?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked that way.
So we saw it on Sunday. I mean, it seems like, but
look at the first touchdown
really
from Bo Nix.
Bad having these two guys not on the field.
Yeah, but Andreas, look at the first touchdown play from Bo Nix. Such an easy throw to receiver Mims, and that's the position where Watt have to be. Yeah, and I think that's. I wonder why the Broncos didn't hit this position more often. I had the feeling that this could be a game changer when they throw much more on this side on the field, but luckily for us, they didn't.
I think they tried to go after Howard, but he just kept fouling everyone. So
okay. That's the point. I get it.
For me, really, you saw Latu is really amazing as pass rusher, and there's no other guy who can stay behind him. There's no one who makes this pressure count. The whole time Latu's on the field, he brings the pressure. So Buckner isn't the edge. That is other position.
Not the edge.
And against the Broncos, you saw the only guy with pressure was Buckner. So the problem is Quiddy, Levis, all guys, nice guys, but no good edge rush. The only one who can make the pressure on the field is Latu. Yeah, he needs to finish these moves. That is right, but really, that is a different. And then the best corners out, the best pass rushers out, and then you have linebacker corps who the best of these guys, Zach Franklin, is the king of missed tackles. The whole time he looks like a chicken without a head. So that was really the linebacker corps. Run defense, no, on no point.
Is Franklin still so much missing tackles? I don't know, actually. So I really don't know. Is he really still that bad in tackling?
I don't think he missed too many Sunday actually missed tackles, but he did it against the Dolphins as well. He's running past the running back. Like he's engaging the blocker more than he is the hole. So yeah, I mean, and like Christoph said, obviously we know that we have an issue at linebacker. So when you then take away the strength, your cornerback one, your defensive end one, and this is against a good Broncos team as well. There's no doubt about it. That team's going to win plenty of football games this season. We struggle badly, and I'm not one of these people that's. I've seen people saying that we should just cut Howard. Like the guy's not played for a season and a half. And I thought he looked okay week one. Again, hard to tell because the Dolphins were bad. And for one bad game, I'm not really going to go out on him. But yeah, we need Ward back. I wouldn't have minded seeing a bit of Jonathan Edwards on Sunday with how Howard was playing, to be honest. Thought maybe there was a chance to get him in there. But
when you're saying Howard, when I watched the game on my phone in the car, that one drive, when Howard got these, I don't know, 3 PI calls in a row, I was like,
Yeah.
refs. But when I rewatched the game yesterday, it was
Yeah,
really.
There was one maybe. I think the first one was maybe a little bit like ticky tacky, like a bit of a harsh one, but the rest of them, they were pretty much nailed on flags.
I just checked the numbers. Last year, Franklin got 11% of missed tackles. That's
Oh
much.
yeah, he was
But
bad.
but on the net, there's no missed tackle at the Broncos game. No one. I guess he made
That's nice.
5 or 6 tackles, but no one missed. I don't know if it's exact, but I guess I can't remember some missed tackles from him.
Yeah, I don't think he had any missed tackles Sunday.
Yeah.
There was a couple of the cornerbacks missed some. Howard missed a couple of tackles. Think Blackman might have missed one as well, but yeah, he was. But
He was last year. He was mistaken.
Yeah.
But for me, the problem is he is the whole time not on point. So he's not on the field against the Dolphins. There was some moments I remember really easy because this weekend I need to show it the handy, so the smartphone. But the Dolphins, you can see there's coming the running back, and he goes to the wrong running back. So there are 2 options, and that was the whole time. And against the Broncos, he was on the field, yes, but only 5 tackles in March run games. So that is a problem. So our linebacker corps is really not so amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
sorry?
No, I was just going to say, I think I saw we worked out like 6 linebackers last week. I think we brought them in to take a look. So at least they know that there's some issues there.
Yeah, but our best tacklers were Stewart and Cross, both with 7 tackles. Then there's Franklin with 5.
Yeah,
Buckner with 6. So I get the issue, but I don't think it's about Franklin.
Yeah.
I think he's the best one of them.
I think,
that's what we're saying. I mean, it's a poor linebacker core, and Franklin is the best of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring you on the hype train, Andreas. I'm trying.
Our team, we really love our team. Our defense, like I said before we start recording, on offense, you have JT, you have Tyler Warren, you have 4 equal good receivers running around. Every defense have to take care of all 4 of them if they are on the field. So, yeah, I really love our team. I'm just still not sold on quarterback position.
Yeah, but you ask about the issues with the I don't know, Verletzung. Injury, thank you. So I was expecting much worse, and it wasn't this bad, I think. So against a good team, Sam said at the beginning, it's don't sleep about the Broncos, and they will win some games.
Yeah, I mean, when we talked last week, I think all of us had them on winning the AFC West. So, yeah.
And I still think they will. I think they'll win that still.
Yeah.
Chargers look pretty good too.
Chargers had a nice start.
Are they playing each other this week? I might be wrong. I feel like it might be Broncos Chargers.
And they have got the late game.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I think for me, defensively, the player I'm most worried about is Quitty Pay. Like, I watched this game. He was like, obviously, we know what we have with Pay. Like, he's a good run defender. He normally contains the edge pretty well, but he's not that guy who's going to get you 10 plus sacks a season. I think we all know that. But on Sunday, he was just basically not there.
Like, one tackle.
I mean, one tackle. I think the play, Bo Nix had a big rollout play, like it was a broken play, but he rolled out, and I think he beat Kenny Moore. I can't remember who the catch was. And Quitty Pay just got obliterated in that play. Like, he was just not there at all, which is concerning. I think Ebicam looked okay. Taekwon Lewis is fine. Like, I think he had one good rush, but that came from when he was playing inside with Buckner. He wasn't coming off the edge. So yeah,
So Taekwon Lewis. Sorry.
No, you go.
That's what Taekwon Lewis actually is. He's solid. He's our rotation player, and I think for that role, I like what he's doing.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I was quite an JTT. I think I saw he played 5 snaps. I think on defense. I didn't actually remember any of those 5 snaps, to be honest.
What surprised me?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I said it last week. The writing's kind of on the wall with. I mean, I know they went heavy with defensive tackles against the Dolphins. But if your round 2 defensive end can't get even on the 53, even on the he can't get like dressed on a Sunday, it's kind of a concern maybe. But we're probably just going to have to take it easy with him. I think maybe they're just slow playing it.
Yeah. Hope so.
But yeah, hopefully Latu is back, because that Titans offensive line is just ripe for picking. Their tackles.
Yes. I don't know. The Broncos get 2-digit sacks against them. I don't know. 6 sacks.
I think Cam Ward's been sacked 11 times.
11 times. Yes.
Over the 2 games. I'm not sure the split between them, but yeah, he's seen plenty of the floor in the first 2 games.
Well, there's a chance for us, I guess. Pay can prove something.
So, let's talk about the Titans game. Or should we just keep in the last minute from the Broncos game before?
Well, I was going to ask you guys what you thought about Jonathan Taylor on Sunday. Obviously, I thought he looked good week 1, but week 2, I mean, that looked like prime JT to me.
Didn't he get the fastest ball carrier numbers?
Yeah, I think and I mean, all of a sudden he's catching balls out of the backfield. He looks like a good receiving running back all of a sudden. Which again, I mean, Andreas, I know you're not on that train yet, but you could argue that Daniel Jones is maybe a bit easier to catch the ball for a running back, over his shoulder, a little bit easier. But yeah, to my opinion, I think JT hit the fastest speed on that swing pass.
I love JT, but he can drop the easiest ball from every quarterback.
Well, I don't know if he's dropped one yet this season.
he is not a really catching sweet. So
remember the Wentz year with Carson Wentz? He was really nice at throwing points.
Yeah, so, I think Ravens game he took a 70-yard. He took a screen for a 70-yard touchdown. I think.
I think you need to throw in his hands. And if I think about Gardner Minshew, he never saw him. There was a line like a wall. So, hey, you are there? Sorry. And Matt Ryan was, no, that wasn't the quarterback all year. He was out. So, and Anthony Richardson throws on all points on this earth. But no, the point where he is screening. He's firing like a bomb. So, no. If JT has a quarterback who can throw to him, it looks really good.
And he's not famous for his for his hands. So,
no. And I mean, his pass blocking as well Sunday. I don't know where that came from. All of a sudden, he's picking up blitzes. Like, I mean, he kind of looks like the whole package again.
When we talk about JT, this 68, 69-yard one, I think we all saw that one like 10 times in the last 2 days. I was, after the 5th or 6th time, I was really respect for Hufanga. The Broncos defender, I don't know if he's linebacker or is he corner? Safety. But fuck, he was damn fast.
Yeah. I got a Rams texting me on that game, and he's like, "Why is JT so slow?" I was like, I'm pretty certain that's how fast the safety is. I don't think that's JT being slow.
No, Hufanga's very fast line safety. Yeah, he gets. I got I think he's got 2 safety tackles, one against JT and another I don't remember. I think it's Robin, but I'm not sure. When he was the last one who gets just a finger on the on the Colts player, and so he's very fast. I think he's one of the biggest additionals for the Broncos this year. So that's a nice piece to this deep chart. Yeah, he's a very good safety.
And another shout out to Tyler Warren. I know he didn't have 7 catches, but
we have to talk about that. Yes.
I mean, what a play! I mean, thank you, Chicago Bears again. I think that might have to be a weekly thing. We might just have to thank the Chicago Bears every week.
I don't know how many catches Loveland had.
I mean, I had him in my fantasy team on Sunday, so I can tell you on Sunday he had 0 catches for 0 yards.
Yeah,
he didn't have very many on week 1 either.
I still can't believe they passed on Rowan. I mean, I know, Christoph, you would say in a second they wanted a more catching receiver, a more receiver type tight end.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically Rowan do exactly that thing. He's catching and creating yards, and yeah, still can't believe it. I'm still happy about that, and from week to week, I'm getting happier.
Yeah. The numbers tells us that Warren has had the second most targets with seven targets and 4 catches, and Downs with 8 targets and 6 catches. So Warren is much involved in our game plan, and he has to be. And therefore, he had a lot of plays against Pat Surtain, so that's not an easy one. But 79 yards on 4 catches, it's very good.
Yep.
On some very explosive and important plays. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned Downs there as well. It was great to see him a bit more involved this week. I mean, he didn't have flashy numbers in terms of yards, but I think 3rd downs, Daniel Jones went back to him a few times, coming up clutch when we need him. So that's great to see.
Yeah.
When you just said Pat Surtain, he looked like a rookie this weekend. So
Yeah.
the defensive play of the year got really cooked. So
it was not his game. He was injured on the ankle, I guess, in the first quarter. So, but I will not give it up to this. But he had a rough job to cover Warren. So he's a much bigger guy, and I guess it's not easy. He got I guess 1 or 2 pass interference penalties against him. That's a rare thing.
Yeah, Indiana Jones worked Pat Surtain over a little bit on Sunday, didn't he? Yeah. Didn't matter who he was. I mean, I think he hit Pierce a couple of times with Surtain in coverage. Like it was.
Yes.
Okay. Good to see. I mean, like Michael said, the ankle. I mean, I was surprised he came back in. It didn't look great when he came on. So maybe that was affecting him a bit. But yeah, I'll take it.
Yes, of course. Who's not?
Hopefully his ankle is good next week, but it was good for that day.
Yeah. But the throws from Daniel Jones was good enough to catch the ball, and that's all he has to do. And
yep.
I just get the message from my fantasy team that Joe Burrow isn't available for my next game. Perhaps I start Daniel Jones.
He'll probably be available.
Yeah.
It's got to be done.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the last 2 minutes. Let's talk about the play calling. I think that was the only part of the game. I rewatched it, but every one of us was like, "What the hell are we doing again?" We all saw that video from Carly on that 3rd one. She was thinking the same.
I think
Yeah,
the,
I know you don't want to lose the ball. You don't want to get an interception or a fumble or whatever. So you just make that simple one. But yeah, you can't get your kicker into a 60-yard field goal position and say, "Let's go do it." I mean, if it would be Adam Vinatieri, I'm cool with that. But
not his last year's
yeah,
prime Vinatieri.
yeah,
but the question is what you can do. You can throw. If there's an interception, the whole team says, because the fans, Daniel Jones has an interception. So you have the fans against you. You lost the game on this point, and all guys, really, all guys with any football IQ tell you why you don't run the damn ball, you idiot. You don't throw in this moment. All coaches tell you, because usually Taylor is running, he gets 3 or 5 yards. That he is running 3 times with 0 yards. Yeah, maybe the game plan is a problem, or run the other side. Yeah, okay, that we can talk about. But the run at this point is the only way make it right. So you don't throw at the red line. You are on red line. This is the point. You can think, okay, we run right, we run left, or behind the middle. But no, second you think about a throw. Because is there a sack, you are out of the range. Is there a bad throw, you are out of the range, and the time isn't running.
Fun fact about that, today, Shane Steichen admitted he should have played at least one pass game in second or third down.
But not at the last seconds of a season. That is of a game. If you are 10 minutes ago
on this particular place, he said today he should have called at least one pass play.
Yeah, you can tell him, but usually you don't do it.
I think the premise of running the clock down, I get it. I think for me on the second down,
Schrader, by the way, his longest.
A couple of groups said it is I probably would have called some sort of bootleg, play action bootleg, and if the throw isn't there, you've still got a quarterback that can, he maybe lose a yard, like he could still get close to the line of scrimmage if he just keeps hold of it. But if you have the go, I think the issue with running it 3 times on the second and the third down in particular, that last series was the Broncos were just like there was nowhere to run. Like JT would have had to break 3-4 tackles. Get it? So if we were 5 yards closer, we were looking at like a 54-yarder. Then I would have been like, yeah, just run the ball. But a 60-yarder, and I mean, and obviously we saw the 60-yard attempt, and he was going to be short by a good 5-6 yards. Yeah, I think.
But really,
this is like Shane Steichen is super aggressive. Like he's an aggressive play caller. And I love it. Fourth downs, he's going for it all the time. It sometimes I think this is what happens in the end zone. He gets a little bit in his own head, I think, sometimes. And he just maybe was a bit cautious. So I would have thrown it second down and I would have run it third down if that was me, if we didn't get anything on the second.
I think I stick with you, but I can also go with Christoph. JT has 6.6 yards per attempt. That's very much. So you're right. You have 6 yards per attempt, so you can go in 2 times, new first down, and can go down the field. The only thing I was worried about was the clock, and I don't know if the clock will get you enough time to get in the field goal range, which was the issue when he was at the 50-yard line. So I would have called one pass play also, so just to get 10 yards more. But Christoph is absolutely right. Every coach tells you run the fucking ball, and
plus, and JT's your best player in offense. Your offensive line is your second best unit, or it's your best unit. But so you go with your strength. I think for me, it was just maybe we could have given Daniel Jones an audible in one of the plays when if you see 11 guys in the box, like there's no point running it. But
yeah, and that's what I mean, or most of us would be cool if we have won the ball 3 times, but don't run 3 times in a row the Shane Steichen special JT through the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
So
This is what I was saying. You need to think the run over the mid the right way, or we need to run left or right, or maybe you make a run option with Jones or Taylor's running. So that is
Yeah.
okay. But the only way is running. But the way to running, that is you need to think. And Shane Steichen is the same like Frank Reich. The whole time we run in the mid. I don't know why, because we do it the whole time, the fucking whole time. And the best run of JT is he runs right, he runs left, and every time he runs the mid 2 yards.
Out the gun as well. It's always out the gun. It's just like stop with the gun runs. Just put Tyler Warren at fullback and just pound the ball. Like if you're gonna run it in the middle, just like get a fullback in there and pound it.
Yeah. My quarterback.
If you call a run to the left or right and JT hits on his way, one of the guys blitzing or something like that, he's losing 7-8 yards too.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't call it a toss play. Like definitely wouldn't have done a toss, but some sort of just outside zone, maybe just like not your standard like run right through
simple handoff. Yeah. Yeah, my quarterback was sitting next to me the last 2 minutes, and he questioned me all the time. Shouldn't they throw a pass? And I said, oh, of course I would pass too, but at the end of the day, they're right.
And you need to think
the Broncos team was super stupid.
So I think that they was expecting a pass too, and they are going back, and the secondary are worried about the pass and don't worry about the run game, and I think that helps also. So
yeah, that first field goal attempt, the 60-yarder.
Sorry.
What do you guys saying about the flag?
I mean, Sean Payton said it was a flag, so I'm gonna go with Sean Payton and say, yeah.
Yeah, I told you guys in the field goal try from the Broncos when Lutz hit the goalpost, it's very familiar and also the same thing. So they should have thrown their flag also, but yeah, it was a flag.
In this game, was
game.
what?
When Lutz hit the goalpost.
Missed the field goal.
Yeah, I know this moment, but I don't know where was the defender who was springing on the right guard.
He's not springing on it; he's just touching it, and that's enough. And I don't know who exactly was it. I think it's one of the rotational player. I don't know his name, but there's also the center was touched by a player.
But in our game, no. Wait, this is wrong. In our game, no touching the center. The foul in our kicking was spring on our right guard. The problem was he was putting on right guard to jump higher, and that was the flag. No, the touching the center. That was not the issue in this moment.
Yeah, it was
touching the right guard to spring higher, and that was the flag.
Sorry.
It was a question because the whole group in Germany was thinking about touching the center, but touching is okay, but not pressure. So and the right guard was hitting on the shoulder to spring higher. That was the issue at our kicking.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think even the commentary mentioned the center, didn't they? I think the commentary said that Luke Rhodes got hit, but it was Tucker that was the one that got put down on.
Yeah, but really, I can understand every Broncos fan was saying he's not really pushing off the back from the right guard. He's basically jumping and touching the back from the right guard. So yeah, I mean,
you need to
I take the call it is. I mean, I'm fine with that, but.
I think I read today.
Sorry, the whole ref stuff wasn't good. think about the pass interference in the red zone who call against us. No,
We already talked about that. They, at least 2 of them were correct calls.
Plus that,
no,
but
it's the same. It's a correct call, but you can say holy a little touches usually. So
plus, I mean, think
it
about
is-
the Taekwon Lewis
Yeah.
roughing the passer where he basically put his finger on Bo Nix, and
That was stupid. But it was lucky because the next play was the
was an
Bynum
yeah.
interception. So I will take that one. Don't complain about that one. It
That is
ended
what
up
I
good.
think. The whole time you will have flags from refs. The call is right, but it is on the point. You
On the
think
line,
really you don't need to flag it. So that is what I mean. And that was the same at red zone. Yeah, one of the interference right, but one was
yeah,
holy
because
shit. Usually you are running, you put them away. That is normal. So
they didn't throw it on the Pierce one either. I think Michael was saying that as well, where Pierce was getting grabbed here. Like, you know, if you're not going to call it one way, you've got to not call it both ways. So
yeah. So that's what I say. Yeah.
but yeah, I'd imagine all the special team coordinators this week will be replaying that video to their team, just saying like it's like teach tape. Just don't touch anyone on the shoulder. Like, don't do it.
But it happens on so many plays, and sometimes it isn't. You can do anything else, but when some guys on the left side and right side are pushing you, and they're very close together in a very few space, and so you have to put your hands somewhere. And,
it's a bit like corners in football, right? You know, everyone's tugging everyone's shirt, and you get one penalty and then none for the rest of it.
Yeah,
look at O-line coachings. You train them. Yeah, you need to push, only push, not holding. But if you have the moment, the ref is there, take it. So that is what I mean. You learn it in the NFL. You learn it with the with the amateurs in Germany. It is the same. You try it go to the border of the flag. If we have luck, it's better for us. If no, holy shit, is a flag.
It all evens itself out over a season. We'll all be complaining about a bad flag at some point this year. I feel like I can guarantee that. So when they happen for us, I shall take them.
Yeah,
so we will find that moment to say, yeah, it's kind of justice.
Yeah.
So
and I mean,
so
did do it. So
I think we can talk about Titans game.
Okay.
Yeah.
We drive into Tennessee, beat them, and go home.
Yeah.
So
50-10. Okay, then we go home.
maybe have 1 or 2 beers on Broadway, and
I think it's a realistic scenario because the O-line of the Titans isn't that good, in my opinion. And when our pass rush gets in rhythm, I think that's one of the key points to get Ward down. And then I guess we have a chance. But I really think it will be a rushing game, a lot of rushing yards with Pollard and JT, of course. So I don't think that we see much throws from Ward. I hope we see more from Daniel Jones.
Good. Against us, I think all teams coming with more runs because our run defense is really bad. If you will make yards against us, run the damn ball. Against the Colts, 100 yards are safe with running game. If Ward and Latu on the field, throwing is a problem. You have pressures and you have a good coverage. So that is the point. But I think, Pollard and they will run some, but they need to bring him on the field with much throws to come at the speed at the NFL level. Because Watt is, for me, a really nice talent prospect at the NFL, but he needs to learn the speed at the NFL. Because his throw looked really amazing.
Every rookie quarterback,
Yeah, but you saw he can throw really nice, but sometimes there's a speed, and he looks like like a deer with shining. So this is the same. So what I was thinking, if he can, there's pressure, and then maybe he will be a really great quarterback. What is not good for the AFC South because
rivalry game.
See, South burned so many good quarterbacks. I mean, we still have Trevor Lawrence who never showed what he was expecting for. We had Deshaun Watson, were promising rookie years and or first years. So the AFC South is good in burning quarterbacks. So I don't worry about that too much.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the Titans game in 40 today, and their tackles are. I mean, the right tackle. He had some false starts, but where he was not like just a slight false start. He's like 4 or 5 seconds ahead of the center. Like he's just his head clock was just nowhere. So we've got to get some pressure off the edge this week. So hopefully Latu is back. If not, we need to see something from Ebicam, something from Pay, because the middle of their line's not terrible. Like they can run the ball. They weren't super effective at running the ball on Sunday. I mean, the Rams have got fairly decent interior as well. So I think if we can, for me, is keep Cam Ward in the pocket. He looked dangerous on Sunday when he got outside of it. Like when he's he's extending plays, like the touchdown he threw across his body. I think they said he had 11 seconds to throw. Like that's because he's run around basically. And that's something I think that we've struggled with we struggled with it a bit with Bo as well on Sunday, is like letting quarterbacks get out of the pocket, and then it's all more just a bit of carnage in the secondary. So keep him in the pocket and get him down early. And if we can have some run defense when Grover Stewart isn't playing, like that would probably help. Like, because when Grove's in, looks good. When Grove's not in, looks real bad.
Yeah, it's a big part of it.
I mean, he was in the last years too, but this year it looks even more like this. He is kind of the silent hero of our defensive line.
I mean,
we talked a lot about Buck and Latu and even Pay and Lewis, and Grove is just doing a tremendous job every year.
He's it's probably a thing with all nose tackles. They're all a little bit underappreciated, I guess, in the NFL just because of the position they play. But he is an unsung hero. But on Sunday we lined up with we had Buck, Gallimore, and Grove in on a couple of plays. We looked actually pretty solid when we did that. Like it was almost virtually 3-4. He was effectively had like Ebicam and Pay out as like outside linebackers rather than edge runners. That looked okay. Gallimore looks more serviceable as a backup. Who we got there?
Growth.
There we go. But Gallimore looks more serviceable as a rotation guy than what we've had. So there are some positives there. But we need to just, if we stop the run and I think get some edge pressure. I feel like Lou is probably going to cook up some looks that Ward is going to not really know what he's seeing, given it's only game 3.
He's getting 5 sacks against the Rams and 11 against the Broncos. So it's a
11
hot take
against the Broncos.
6 against the Broncos, not 11.
11 total.
11 total.
So, hot take. It's a breakout game for Pay. It should be, or not.
I think in the 5th season, the breakout game. Okay.
Yeah, for this season.
You can pray for it. It's no problem.
For this season, I mean, of course.
A little bit. I hope more. It is a breakout game for Adam and Mitchell. So there was some good moments, but no catch in this point. The deep I think the first or second pass was deep on him. Looked really great, but the last moment to win this duel. Okay, Hufanga is really fast. It is a problem, but I hope against the Titans he can bring it on the street.
Yeah, and I think he had a couple of catches. I think Sunday against the Broncos, and he's made a couple of contested catches, which is good to see. Obviously, like first season, they were like he almost wasn't even trying to catch, like he was basically pulling out of it. So it's good to see. But yeah, I agree. I think the Titans secondary is definitely the weakness on that defense. You know, they've got a fairly decent front seven. They looked quite difficult to run against. I don't think the Broncos put up many rushing yards, and I think the Rams, I think they put up some towards the end. They looked like they tired by the fourth
quarter.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the secondary is there for the same. I was quite surprised. Snead looked really bad on Sunday. I mean, he's going against Nakua and Devontae Adams, so most cornerbacks will look bad against those guys. But there's some chances there for Adonai, for Pierce. I think we could hit a few deep shots this week.
Yeah.
And I hope for this next game, 3 touchdowns on Daniel Jones, only for Andreas.
We need to get Andreas a 17 shirt, right? We get him a 17 shirt.
Yeah.
We talked about it. It's apparently not a Jalen Jones shirt. Friends gifted that one to me to my 40th birthday. So.
In the end, the Colts win the Super Bowl. Daniel Jones threw for 5 touchdown passes, and Andrea said, that was okay.
Yes, but if he brings us a good season, Andreas has say he walks around the Colts stadium naked, like Game of Thrones.
Wait.
Shame on you.
Shame walk.
Wait, I said I will do it on the Super Bowl parade in Indy.
Yeah.
Mark your words. Coming, it's no problem.
If he brings us to the Super Bowl, I will. Yes, do whatever you want.
Paint the 70 on your wall on the house in front. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey Simmons, obviously defensive tackle for those guys. So I think Bortolini and Goncalves are going to have a busy game Sunday.
Yeah.
But I imagine they'll line him up over that side rather than Nelson.
He had just 3 pressures and no sacks against the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams played him well. I think he ruined the Broncos game plan a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm with you. That's 2 very different games I've seen against the Broncos and against the Rams. Yeah, so definitely. I don't know exactly why, but against the Broncos he looks very sharp. Against the Rams, it was okay,
yeah,
but not like the first game.
But I think that's also something you get with and what we're getting with Daniel Jones when you have someone like Matt Stafford. It's that pre-snap. You know, he's getting his protection sorted. He's shifting it away from someone like Jeffrey Simmons. Like he knows that guy is going to be the guy who wrecks the game. So I think that's what you get with Jones as well. Is that how to take away their best player. So I think we'll see plenty of that.
Hope so.
I haven't watched either of the games from the Titans.
Sorry?
I haven't watched any of these 2 games from the Titans. It's a pretty tough start in the season to play the Broncos and the Rams. So are they that bad as it looks? Or
well, what I would say, I've watched both games 4, and they're not as bad as I was expecting them to look. Like I thought they were going to get blown away.
Yeah, me too.
But week one is week one. Teams don't really know what you're going to get week 1. But week 2, they were in it until maybe like 5 minutes ago in the third, and then they kind of just fell apart a little bit. Like they were still there. So I don't think it's going to be as easy as I thought it would be start of the season. Let's put it that way.
And I'm surprised about the quarterback play from Stafford. And I was expecting much more issues with his back, and he's playing like he's playing every time. So he's full of painkillers. I don't know, but he plays very good. I guess.
It is nice to have Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, though. I take that.
It helps a lot, yes.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Right.
Look, Sam Darnold with Seahawks and look Sam Darnold last year. Sorry, in the Vikings team, he looks like a good quarterback. Andreas and me was watching at the watch party. Sorry, that was okay. Maybe
I would
Game
say
yet.
look. I would say
the
look
only
at
guy
Daniel
who was
Jones.
feeling him
the
as a
giant
good
team
quarterback was Björn Werner. Then comes the interception. I remember this moment because we were sitting there and Björn Werner was calling. Yeah, Sam Darnold is really nice. I feel that is a good drive. Interception. This was
It was even funnier. It was Björn like, I can feel the rhythm. He has it in it. And Coach Izume was like, calm down. Yeah, at the beginning, I was like, no, I can feel it. He has so much in the tank today. Interception.
Yes, it was so amazing.
That was a fun moment.
My brother and one of my close friends are Seahawks fans, and they are very excited at the beginning of the season and are very disappointed at the point right now. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean,
the
they
problem
probably
is really the whole time, all teams and all quarterbacks staying with the team. Who you have? You need to build a team
Yeah, of course.
around the quarterback or the quarterback to the team. That is the problem for Richardson and our team. Bring them to the Ravens, and Richardson looks like a good quarterback. So because the O-line is for the movement better, because they know you need more movement. Our O-line is the whole time, all guys they are staying because of no mobile quarterback. So that is the difference. Go to a team what play like you needed, and you have a better situation. Cleveland, Baker Mayfield there was not good. So, and with the Buccaneers, he looks like a really good starter. So if he go free agent, I would say, yeah, we can bring him to Indy because he plays good. But if he works in your O-line, that is the question. And with the weapons. And the Seahawks, what is the weapon? Cooper Kupp, I think, is the best weapon after JSN.
It's true.
Of course he is.
So there's no other weapon.
No.
So in our roster, we know we have a star at weapon. Okay, Warren maybe in the future, but we have some good weapons. That makes it easier for some quarterback usually, because all of our guys can make a good play. So, and if you have the Rams, Devonta Adams is one of the best receiver. Nakua is, I think, the best slot receiver in the league. So you are safe as quarterback, and your O-line is good, I think. So that is you need the point. That is Daniel Jones in New York. You see Russell Wilson with the line and the weapons. Yeah, I know that was Daniel Jones. Yeah, Russell Wilson looks the same. There's no line who is protecting you, and the weapons. Okay, if you found them, that is good. So, but you have time for it. You need to throw and hope. He is hope.
But Russell Wilson is used to bad O-line. He knows it from
all
his career.
So, yeah.
So
that's right.
Yeah, I think we all agree we're going to win in Tennessee.
3-0.
I see it.
Before we close the session, I would, because I love what you guys did on Sunday, Michael. If it's okay for you, I would try to show some pictures you sent to us.
Yeah, it's okay. I asked the kids. It's okay. Björn Werner did a repost for us. It's very impressive thing.
That's all the kids watching football in the classroom.
I just want to say, do you see the Björn Werner jersey? So
yeah,
the kids are supporting him. They love him. Yeah. Really nice.
And that looks really nice. I love what you guys doing there. Thank you for doing it.
I have to get very much appreciated to the Colts. When I started the school team, the flag football program, there were around about 6 or 7 kids, which I can acquire for the team. And after our meet and greet with the Colts in Berlin, and later when Blue was visiting our school, from then on, the kids loved our school team, and today was a practice, and there were 25 kids, and all were I can say it. They're freaking out for the Colts. They're freaking out for the game, and I love to see this, and I love to see the growth, and I hope it will be going on. So it's very nice to see.
That's so cool. I love what you're doing down there. That's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. That was some good last words for this week, I think. Thanks everyone. Thanks Misha for being with us. Keep going what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and guys, see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Cheers, Michael.
Bye.
Bye.